Hey guys, it's Jordan here with Paybotx, and today I'm going to be going over the CRM with you. So, the CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. So, it is a customer relationship management tool that you guys will be using to keep track of your leads and contacts that you have made. It is also going to help you keep track of your residuals. And if you wanted to have a more hands on approach with your clients, you can also open tickets, follow up with tasks for your merchants. So let's get started. This is a demo account that I have to show you today. And when you first log in, you are going to have your portfolio overview tab. So this is, as it states, a portfolio overview. So it's going to show you merchant accounts that have been opened within the last month. So it's a month-to-month basis. So you have June, May, April, and so on. You have portfolio total by card type. You have top performers and then the top performing merchants. You also have a graph here for your residual payout. So that shows you what you got paid out the previous month. And one thing that you guys should take note of, our CRM is directly integrated with one of the main processors, which is Global Pay. So Global Pay does allow us to see live data, basically transactions that are taking place at the merchant, and it has a direct integration, so we can see that that information as it comes in. With the other processors, with merchants that are using Clover or even Elevon, another processor that we use, we do not see live data, but it is updated monthly. So you will see that in your residual report. So let me continue on over here. So this is portfolio overview. We also have CRM notifications. So if there are any notifications, anything that needs your attention or that has been changed on your accounts, it will be listed here. You have upcoming tasks. So this tab will be used basically if you're utilizing the CRM to keep track of your merchants and to follow up and set appointments and reminders for yourself. This will list your items for the day, for today, that you need to go ahead and follow up on. Lead overview. So when you add a contact or a merchant into the CRM, it becomes a lead. That lead will be listed as a lead submission. And then once they fill out the merchant agreement, it will go down the pipeline of submission, approved, equipment deployed, and merchant is live. So this is a visual for you guys to keep track of and see where the merchant is. We also have last viewed merchants. So once you guys accumulate several merchants, this is going to be where you would just go in and take a look at the last merchant that you looked at. So over here we have create. So you can create a lead, a ticket, or an event. So a lead is, as I mentioned earlier, it's a contact or a merchant that you've spoken to that you want to add and keep track of. So let me go ahead and click that. So you can go ahead and write the DBA, so doing business as name. So the business name, the address, it is linked with Google Maps, so it verifies the address. City, state, zip code, phone number, contact name, contact email. So I'm going to do this just for a quick test. All right, so that's pretty much all the info that you have to add. Website, you can add it as well if they have a website. The rest of the information is for our office use. You do not have to add it at this time. So you can go ahead and create a lead. And now that that lead is created, you can go ahead and keep track of anything you need to do with this merchant. So you can, from the CRM, you can send them a message. So it will be a text coming from the system, and you can send it to them if it's a cell phone. You can also send them an email. So we have quick samples here, and you can send that email out to them. You can leave notes. So if you have any notes, any reminders that you want to remind yourself on, you can add it here. And you can also add a task or add an appointment. When you add a task or an appointment, it's also going to notify you through an email, so it's an active reminder. You can add attachments, so if they give you like a card processing statement or any of their business info, like their business license or an ID or a check or anything, you can add it here. Upload a new file, drop the file, and then you're going to categorize it. So that's pretty much how you're going to utilize this. You can also use the calendar view. So let's say I had an appointment for Thursday. Take a look at the calendar view, and it will go ahead and populate. This is just for you guys to stay organized and keep track of things that you need to do. So if I go over here to ticket, once you have merchants, you can create a ticket for us to work on any items that the merchant might need. So items might be something like updating their bank account or reaching out to the merchant if they have any questions or troubleshoot their equipment. So you can come over here to ticket type. If you're not sure about what type, just put miscellaneous. And then you'll look up the business name. So I know that's one that's listed. And then the description, and then create ticket. So this is how our office operates and keeps track of items and requests that merchants have. You are able to do this if you want to have a more hands-on approach. Create a ticket. Our office will receive it and automatically assign it to the person that needs to work on it. Of course, if you don't have a hands-on approach and you want the merchant to contact our office, that's absolutely okay. We'll go ahead and maintain the account for you guys. Just let them know that they need to reach out to us, and we'll process their request as needed. And then the last thing is event. So event is similar. It's similar to a task or an appointment. So you can go ahead and create that to populate your calendar view. So that is how you create a lead. And over here, I'm going to show you how to look at your residuals. So you'll see the residuals tab right here. And then you'll have the list of merchants, of your merchants that you've signed up listed here for you. So all your merchants will be listed, and you can see how they're separated into different categories. And that's because they were submitted through different channels to get either specific equipment that they wanted, like the Clover, for example, that needs to be submitted one way versus just a standard credit card terminal, it's submitted another. So if you go down all the way to the bottom, on your right, you're going to see your payout. So you're going to see what the accounts are making. And of course, this is a test account, so this information does not reflect any individual's payout. And over here, we have the Documents tab. So the Documents tab will have any information that you can use to show merchants or information that you need. So we have terminal, POS, and gateway guides. So some guides and some quick reference material, marketing material, and we have your merchant agreements. So you can actually open these up, download them, and use them as needed. We do prefer that you use the online form. The online form is much easier for the merchant to fill out, and it is much easier for you to keep track of versus printing it out, having them fill it and sign it, and then sending it to us. That will eliminate a lot of back and forth if you use the online form. So those are the main functions of the CRM. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, please reach out to me or my team. You can reach us at 323-400-4034 or info at paybotx.com, Paybotx. All right, guys, that should be it for today, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.